Hello, everyone. So today is our second vlog on branding outside the box. And today I want to talk to you about coaching and the importance of coaching and how to determine whether or not you in fact need a coach. So if you're online or in the workforce, you probably realize there are so many coaches out there. There are life coaches, there are nutritionists, career coaches, personal trainers, business coaches. You could take any aspect of your life and take any goal that you have and most likely find a coach for it. Now, I myself was a swim coach for many, many years. In honor of today's vlog, I took out my old swim sweats and I coached age group swimmers for USA Swimming. Age groupers are anywhere from 8 years old to 13. The thing I loved about coaching the kids was that they had a lot of energy. They really wanted to please me and succeed, and my opinion of them and my approval meant everything to them. They also didn't have the baggage that comes with a lot of the adult coaching clients. Now, and also as myself, I'm a swimmer and a triathlete, and I myself have had numerous different coaches. And the thing I loved about coaching was having someone else take interest and invest in my personal goals and give me the roadmap and the encouragement to help me succeed. I have had coaches that have helped me knock down seconds off my swim time, knock down minutes off my triathlon times, and really just make me feel like I'm in this and I deserve to be here. They also, of course, give me the encouragement, which often sounds yet like yelling, to really push me to not slack off. They hold me accountable and make me really try my hardest. So in athletics, there's no question that a coach means everything. A coach can take a mediocre team and turn them into something great. So it's not a surprise that so many people are using coaches in their own careers, right? So if you want to take your career to the next level, it's easy to say, you know what, I do need a life coach to help me determine which path I'm going to choose and how to get there. Or I do need a business coach or career coach to help me succeed in my career. So I do believe that everyone can benefit from coaching, but I think the problem is that we want the easy fixes and we want someone to do the hard work for us. So I wanted to talk to you guys because I want to debunk the myth that a coach is going to make your dreams happen. They're not. I cannot get in a pool and swim that race for anybody. A lot of my swimmers were faster than me by the end of the season. It's not, my job is to help them achieve their goals and give them the tools they need to do so. So when you're hiring a career coach or hiring a life coach or a nutritionist or even a personal trainer, if your goal is to lose weight, they are not going to do the hard work for you. It's up to you to do the work. What they're going to do is empower you with the roadmap, the tools the tools that you need to really succeed and reach your goals. They're not lifting the weights for you. They're not giving the presentations for you. They're not going to get you that new job. It's up to you to do that. They're just there to guide you, encourage you, push you, and keep you on track. So if you're thinking about hiring a coach, if you're like kind of at a crossroads in your career and you're not really sure, what's the next step, and you feel like you have some knowledge of what you want to do, but you really need some guidance of how to do it and how to maximize your potential, then that's where hiring a coach could really come in handy. So before you set out to find the coach, the first step is to figure out what kind of a coach do you want. So if your goals are career related, like let's say you haven't gotten promoted and it's because, let's say, you're not good at networking or you're not acting as your own advocate or you're having trouble navigating the corporate infrastructure, then hiring a career coach to outline your goals and talk about how you can best achieve them and navigate that corporate structure, maybe improve your public speaking skills, improve your networking skills, that's the coach that you want to work with. If your goal is to lose weight, then maybe talking to a nutritionist or talking to a personal trainer is more up your alley. If you're not really sure where you want to go, if you're like, I'm in this job, but I don't really know if I want to quit my job and be self-employed, or if you're thinking of launching a business but you're not really sure, then maybe a life coach or a personal business coach is something that you want to consider. For me, I look to coaching for the things that I maybe don't know as much about. So I've run my small business for a very long time. I have a lot of ideas about engaging audiences and building my small business. That's not really necessarily where I'm lacking. But if I was to look at another revenue stream or looking to expand my business and trek into uncharted territory, that's the time that I would hire a coach, where I have an idea of what I want, but I really don't know how to go about getting it. So if you know that you want to lose weight, and you know that if you work out, and you know that if you stop eating junk that you will do it, then maybe you don't need a coach because you already know how to do it. But if you already work out, or you have no idea about like diet and exercise or what to even do, that's when you hire the coach. So take a moment and think about, what are you lacking in your career? What knowledge are you hoping to gain? What kinds of things do you not know about? What do you need to learn about? And that's where the coach will come in. So like I said, there's no shortage of coaches out there. The best way to find a coach is obviously by referral. So if you're a small business owner, I would reach out to other small business owners and find out if they have worked with a small business coach before. If you want a career coach, then maybe ask one of your coworkers or ask your boss. A lot of bigger companies have career coaches actually on staff, because of course they want their employees to succeed. So I would take a look at which coach, what kind of coach you're looking for, and then look in your network and find if you can get a referral. You could obviously also look on Facebook, look on Google, look online, but that's a little bit more unknown. So if you are going into the unknown, going into uncharted territory and Googling, whether it's a career coach or a life coach, these are the things to look for. The first is to ask them or look on their website for success stories. Ideally, they have a client base already that has shown some resemblance of success. So talk to their clients, or look at their clients on their website, see if they are achieving goals that you hope to achieve. Again, if you're a small business owner, but this career coach is only working with people who work for big companies, then that may not be the right fit. You want to look for success stories that are similar to where you want to be in 1, 5, 10 years. Once you look at, okay, this person has success stories, this person is, reputable, then it's time to talk to them. And I recommend evaluating their communication style. Everyone has a different style of communicating. This is true when it comes to personal trainers, when it comes to therapists, when it comes to coaches. So I've had my share of coaches and personal trainers that, are yelling at me while I'm sweating in a plank and, telling me to go, go, go. And I have others that are more, holistic in practice, a little bit more soft-spoken, a little bit more, how are you feeling? How is this feeling? And you have to decide what is better for you. So if you want someone who's a little bit softer, a little bit more reflective, a little bit more tapping into the emotional side of your business and your goals, then those are the coaches that you want to gravitate towards. If you need someone who's going to give you a hard dose of reality check, then you have to gravitate towards those people. So the communication style is really, really important. Find out how they communicate, what their style is, what their philosophy is, and then of course, how do they measure success? So are they checking in with you every week, every month? Are they charting progress in some way? How do they measure the success? And then finally, when you're thinking about whether or not to hire a certain coach, you have to ask, what does your gut tell you? That's really, really important. Your gut will say a lot. I talk to potential clients and I can just tell when we have a rapport, when we have a good relationship, where this is going to be a good working relationship. And I talk to other clients where we're just not getting each other. We're just not communicating. Sometimes via email even, we just can't communicate. So if you feel that communication is a struggle, if you're struggling to find out what their style is, you're not really sure what they do, and everything's a little vague and uneasy, then your gut is trying to tell you something that they are not the right fit. So ultimately, first look for success stories, because again, you want to make sure that this coach is reputable. Make sure that their communication style matches with yours. And finally, What does your gut tell you? If your gut says, you know what, I have a good feeling about this person, then go for it. The worst case scenario is that they're not a good fit and you'll try someone else. So like I said, having a coach is not a sign of weakness. It's not a crutch. It's someone that's going to help you take your goals and ensure that you achieve them and hold you accountable. We talk a lot about, writing down your goals or writing down your priorities, but you're the only one who sees those. So what would happen if you were sharing those priorities and sharing those goals with someone else and they were checking in with you on a regular basis to make sure that you're actually doing the work and making sure that you're reaching those goals? So I encourage you all to share your coaching experiences. If any of you are coaches, feel free to share your link and share kind of what you're about in the comments. And if any of you have worked with coaches, career coaches, life coaches, nutritionists, anyone that you really like and want to recommend, feel free to share that in the comments as well. So thanks, and I hope you all have a great week.